Electricity is powering and driving many dreams of Bharat. Being a technical arm of the Ministry of Power, Central Electricity Authority is steering the power sector towards new heights. Power sector needs consistent attention, monitoring and regulations to perform at its best. Status of a statutory body empowers CEA to exclusively shoulder these responsibilities along with other related mandates. True to its role as a national apex body of power sector, it provides technical support and advice to government ministries, regulatory bodies and various stakeholders. CEA has lightened up millions of lives in pursuance of its vision. Ensure reliable 24/7 power supply of adequate quality to all consumers in the country. Under the visionary leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, CEA is delivering sustainable solutions in power sector to fulfill the dream of Atmanirbhar Bharat. To design, develop and drive a diversified power sector in Bharat, CEA is guided by Honorable Shri Rajkumar Singh Ji, Union Minister of Power and New and Renewable Energy.
The Central Electricity Authority is the foremost technical authority on electricity matters in the country. It's a major part of the Ministry of Power. It has been providing services to the nation for about 50 years now. The Central Electricity Authority has been at the forefront of several important aspects of the power sector of our country. It has been providing valuable insights in advising on policy matters, formulating regulations, and in promotion of technical research and innovation in the power sector. In this transformative phase of energy transition, the role of the Central Electricity Authority is paramount for ensuring reliable 24/7 power supply of adequate quality to all consumers in the country. I am certain that the Central Electricity Authority will lead the power sector of this country into the next century, in which India will be a developed country and our power systems will be one of the most modern power systems in the world.
Soon after independence, the Parliament enacted Indian Electricity Supply Act 1948 to accelerate economic growth and improve quality of life of its people. Under the Act, Central Water Power Commission was established and later bifurcated into two organizations, namely CEA and CWC in October 1974. CEA was revamped after the enactment of the Electricity Act 2003 to play a redefined and greater role in power sector.
Electricity Act 2003 gave a real boost to Central Electricity Authority. CEA played a very instrumental role in identifying sites for thermal generations, hydro generations and other sources of energy, which led to addition of more than 1 lakh megawatt in 4 to 5 years, which transformed the power sector in the country from a power deficit situation to power surplus situation. CEA always thinks for future, does future projections, finds innovative solutions to any problems in the power sector, and that is how we try to ensure viability of the power sector.
Over the years, CEA has grown into a vibrant and dynamic body with a robust presence across Bharat. Chairperson leads the team CEA with 6 members who head respective technical wings. In turn, around 40 technical divisions support technical wings under the guidance of respective chief engineers. CEA is planning to have a separate dedicated wing for renewable energy headed by member. The CEA functions through its headquarters at New Delhi, with Pan Bharat presence through its regional offices, RPCs, RIOs, RPSOs. The CEA is manned by Central Power Engineering Services cadre, selected through prestigious Engineering Services examination and duly appointed by the Honorable President of Bharat.
CEA has deployed manpower in new area of power sector like cybersecurity, energy transition and energy storage. Out of 314 officers, there are 47 women officers working at various level in CEA.
Various regulations laid down by CEA value add efficiency, quality, reliability and safety in power systems. Abiding to its consumer-centric approach, CEA is dedicatedly monitoring Electricity Rights of Consumers Rules 2020 through exclusive Upabhokta Adhikar Upadhi portal. CEA is actively promoting development of vibrant power market in Bharat through its synergistic and catalytic activities. An important component of energy transition is proliferation of electric vehicles. To ensure certainty in EV charging rates, CEA recommended ceiling rate to be levied by the charging stations from electric vehicles, which has been notified by the Ministry of Power.
Competition is an effective way by which we can reduce the charges payable by the ultimate consumers. Toward this end, CEA recommends to Government of India guidelines for competitive bidding for procurement of power as well as transmission services, which are notified by the government under Section 63 of the Electricity Act 2003.
National Power Portal created by CEA captures data on all India basis, which helps in preparation of reports and dissemination of information to stakeholders, academic, researchers, industries, developers. To facilitate timely completion, CEA lends extensive support and services for monitoring of power projects and schemes. CEA also keeps an eye on coal stocks and gas supply in thermal power plants for maintaining fuel security. Through its comprehensive R&D activities, CEA promotes technical research and innovation in various aspects of generation, transmission, distribution and trading of electricity.
The safety is the main concern in every industry. Power sector industry is quite different from the normal industries. It's a complex system of generation, transmission, distribution and at the consumer end the safe utilization of the electricity. As a part of our various activities, CEA has prepared and has been given the responsibility under the Electricity Act 2003 to make the safety regulations. It covers each and every sphere related to the electricity. If they comply, the safety in functioning, safety in working of the assets and of the precious human life is ensured.
CEA undertakes exhaustive electric power survey to estimate the total electricity demand of the country. This 5-yearly exercise forecasts electricity demand on medium and long-term basis. Load Generation Balance Report is another vital document which helps DISCOMs to tie up capacity from various sources in short term. Based on the electricity demand projection, a national electricity plan is prepared for generation and transmission every 5 years. It provides a national perspective for generation capacity addition and commensurate transmission requirement. As per study of CEA, advancement in power sector have necessitated deployment of large-scale storage capacity of 16.13 gigawatt in 2026-27 and 73.93 gigawatt in 2031-32 to facilitate energy transition from fossil fuel to non-fossil fuel capacity. This makes power sector future ready. It will help the nation in achieving the vision of net zero emission by 2070. For advanced commissioning of transmission system, a recent report by CEA elaborates transmission strategies for integration of over 500 gigawatt non-fossil fuel-based generation capacity by the year 2030. The document provides visibility to developers regarding potential sites and investment. Addressing a critical concern, CEA has framed guidelines for resource adequacy planning for short and long terms for the first time. CEA is hand-holding states in data collection, power system modeling and is also carrying out state-specific resource adequacy studies. PUSHP is another gainful portal which helps states to optimize their resources for maximum efficiency. Flexibilization of power purchase agreement and reduction in cost of power for consumers are other key benefits. CEA had been a major driving force in the development of all 5 regional grids leading to national grid to ensure seamless flow of power across Bharat. The vision for one nation, one grid, one frequency, one price is now a reality. Continuous monitoring and coordination between various power utilities by CEA and its sub-offices ensure safe, secure and reliable operation of grid. The availability of power to consumers improves significantly.
CEA has mandated the flexible requirement of coal-based power plants to operate at 40% technical minimum load. This will ensure grid stability and reliability in view of high capacity addition from variable energy sources which we are planning in future. CEA is also driving a national mission to utilize excess biomass in thermal power stations. The mission will not only address the issue of stubble burning but also aligns with our commitment to reduce carbon footprint.
To strengthen international cooperation, Indian grid is also connected to neighboring countries. CEA is taking leading role in cross-border transaction of electricity. BIMSTEC Energy Center is being set up in Bengaluru to coordinate, facilitate and strengthen cooperation in the energy sector in the BIMSTEC region. Chairperson of CEA gets the coveted position of its first executive director.
CEA is playing a major role in the energy transition, but at the same time we are also trying to ensure energy security of the country so that every consumer in the country gets 24/7 quality power. Not only this, we are also trying to see our presence in the international forum and start with BIMSTEC and other such organizations. We are trying to be a part of it and we are trying to see our presence in all our neighboring countries, whether it is Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Singapore or towards the European countries.
To tap the enormous potential, a lead has been taken to revive hydropower for faster development, with focus to pump storage plant from 4.7 gigawatt to 30 gigawatt by 2030. Being the concurring authority for detailed project reports of hydro projects, a single window clearance cell has been set up to expedite the process. CEA is mandated to clear the DPRs in 90 days. Protecting power systems from cyber attacks is one of the prime concerns.
It is very much essential to secure the critical infrastructure of our power sector. For this, CEA had issued in 2021 cybersecurity guidelines, which has helped us to prevent many of the attacks in cybersecurity in our power sector.
Clean energy and energy transition drives are paving way for environment, social and governance policy and programs. Several bilateral and multilateral cooperations are underway to meet goals. In recently held G20 summit, CEA presented a path-breaking concept paper on transnational grid connection for ensuring energy security. In the larger interest of consumers, metering regulations have been recently amended to upgrade all consumers' meters into smart meters. The authority is also significantly contributing in smart meter rollout plan across Bharat. Also, it is significantly involved in various endeavors for making discoms and distribution sector viable. For fast recovery and restoration in the event of disaster, DRIPS portal has been developed to facilitate prompt requisitioning of resources. Under Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat, CEA encourages the use of Made in India goods and services in power sector. For maintaining transparency and facilitating ease of doing business, many of the CEA clearances are integrated to National Single Window System portal. On the proud moment of its 50th Foundation Day, CEA pledges to further transform Indian power sector to a world-class standard with a vision. Clean and quality power to all. Prosperity to all.